In the intricate dance of life, your partner, once a vibrant and lively individual, found themselves caught in a whirlwind of societal pressures. These pressures, as relentless as the tide, were not just external but also internal, gnawing at their self-esteem and self-worth. The societal expectations, akin to an invisible shroud, enveloped them, making it difficult for them to breathe, to think, and to be themselves. These expectations, often imposed by well-meaning but misguided individuals, were a potent force that manipulated and controlled your partner. They were puppets in a grand play, their strings pulled by an unseen hand, leading them down a path they did not choose. This path, far removed from the one you both envisioned for your future together, was a labyrinth of fear, guilt, and self-doubt. The third party, a silent spectator in your relationship, actively worked against the idea of you both being happy together. They sowed seeds of discord, nurturing the growth of mistrust and doubt in your partner's mind. They painted a picture of a relationship that was doomed to fail, and your partner, believing in this distorted reality, chose the path of least resistance. They chose to walk away, to sever ties, to end the bond that once meant so much to them. Despite having the option to defend your connection, to assert their love for you, they chose the easier path, the path that required less investment, less effort, and less risk. This path, however, was not a solution but a temporary escape, a band-aid on a wound that needed stitches. But then, a significant shift occurred. Your partner, in their quest for happiness, began to recognize the difference between you and the third party. They started to see the world through a different lens, a lens that was not tainted by the manipulations of the third party. They began to understand that not everyone is like you, that not everyone shares your values, your beliefs, and your dreams. This realization was a turning point. It was the moment when they started to question the third party's influence and began to seek their own happiness. They started to stand up for themselves, to make choices that aligned with their higher self. They began to recognize their mistakes and the cost they had paid for their actions. Now, your partner is on the verge of approaching you, of making amends, of mending the broken pieces of your relationship. They are ready to face the music, to confront their actions, and to take responsibility for their decisions. They are ready to rebuild what was lost and to start anew. Your partner's journey has been a long and arduous one, filled with trials and tribulations. But through it all, they have learned valuable lessons about themselves, about their relationship with you, and about the world around them. They have learned that love is not just about giving, but also about receiving. They have learned that happiness is not just about personal gain, but also about shared joy. They have learned that relationships are not just about compatibility, but also about compromise. As your partner stands on the precipice of change, they look back at their past with a sense of regret and a sense of acceptance. They understand that their past actions were a result of their circumstances and not a reflection of their true self. They understand that they have the power to change, to grow, and to evolve. They understand that they have the power to rewrite their story, to create a new narrative for their future. Your partner's journey has been a challenging one, but it has also been a journey of self-discovery and self-improvement. As they stand on the brink of a new beginning, they are ready to embrace the future, to face the unknown, and to build a life that is true to themselves. They are ready to rebuild their relationship with you, to rekindle the flame that once burned brightly, and to start a new chapter in their life, a chapter that is filled with love, respect, and mutual understanding. Over the past few days, I've found myself immersed in a profound period of introspection, meticulously examining our shared journey and the myriad of events that have unfolded along the way. I've come to acknowledge that our narrative isn't one of perfection or idealism, and our inception was anything but smooth. Yet, despite these imperfections, I am steadfast in my belief that everything that has transpired has been guided by a divine plan, a belief that is encapsulated in my favorite proverb, "Everything happens for a reason." The day we first crossed paths, I was far from being adequately prepared or fully ready. I was in a state of naivety, oblivious to the profound implications of our encounter. However, with the passage of time and the deepening of my understanding, I've come to realize that our meeting was not a mere coincidence. It was a purposeful event, orchestrated by some unseen force, a meeting that served to ignite a deep-seated passion within me. This passion had been lying dormant, hidden away in the recesses of my being, waiting for the right moment to awaken. It was our connection, our shared experiences, and our mutual understanding that served as the catalyst for this awakening. The spark that was kindled within me during our first encounter has since grown into a raging fire, fueled by our bond. This bond, this extraordinary connection that we share, is something that I hold in high regard. It's a connection that transcends the physical, delving into the realm of the emotional and the spiritual. It's a bond that has reinforced my belief in the extraordinary nature of our relationship. I am certain that you share this sentiment, that you too recognize the unique and special nature of our bond. Our bond is not just about the physical attraction that draws us together. It's not merely about the longing to be in each other's company, to share in each other's laughter, and to soak up the warmth of each other's presence. While these aspects are undoubtedly significant, they are not the entirety of our bond. Beyond these tangible aspects of our relationship, you hold a significant place in my life. You are not just a person I share my life with, but someone who has deeply influenced my thoughts, my actions, and my emotions. You are someone who has taught me valuable lessons about love, about life, and about myself. I have immense respect and admiration for you as a person. I recognize your strengths, your weaknesses, your virtues, and your flaws. I appreciate the unique individual that you are, and I cherish the person that you have become in my life. I am grateful for the person that you are, and I am thankful for the person that you have helped me become. As I stand here, reflecting on our journey, I realize that I am currently in a phase of self-improvement. I am actively working on becoming a better person, on improving my character, my values, and my outlook on life. I am striving to become a person who is more understanding, more compassionate, and more empathetic. I am aspiring to become a person who is more patient, more forgiving, and more resilient. In my quest for self-improvement, I am hopeful that we will be able to come together in a harmonious and sweet union. I hope that when the time is right, we can navigate the complexities of life together, supporting each other through the ups and downs, the highs and lows. I hope that we can create a future that is filled with love, joy, and fulfillment. I want to reiterate my belief in the divine plan that has guided our journey. I am grateful for every step we have taken together, for every experience we have shared, and for every lesson we have learned. I am hopeful for the future, and I am eager to see where our journey takes us next.